We are going to start on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana. So come all the way down and bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Arms can rest wherever they're comfortable. You could cactus the arms. You could bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, maybe both hands to the belly. Shavasana arms are an option as well. Just take a moment, organize yourself, see what feels good. And then let yourself land. Let your bones get a little heavier. Soften your muscles around your bones. Let your skin melt around your muscles. Can you bring a little weight to the eyes? Let the eyes be heavy in their sockets. Let go of tension in the cheeks, the jaw, the shoulders, the collarbones, the heart, the belly. Find a little more weight in the pelvis and the outer edges of the feet. And observe your breath. Watch your breath as it moves in and out. And notice just by the nature of observation how your breath slows down. Continue to observe as you do, just soften your attention. One way to experience love is to be held. When you are held, you are supported. You are being asked to let go, to surrender, to fall into the love and peace and compassion that is being offered to you. In Wendell Berry's poem, The Peace of Wild Things, he turns to nature. He lays down and is held by the wisdom and grace of the earth and her accessories, the still water, the patient stars, a present duck, a feeding heron. He rests in the arms of nature, a thing of cycles and rhythms and textures, smells and sounds that holds a depth of knowledge beyond our own. He rests in the arms of nature, and he is free. This is The Peace of Wild Things by Wendell Berry. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and child's lives might be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water. And I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world, and I am free. Today, I invite you to explore where you can find this type of love and freedom. Where in your life do you feel held? What do you turn to for peace and calm and connection? Is there a space or a practice or a song or a person? Is there something that holds you up so you can let go and return to freedom? Stretch your arms overhead into a wide V shape. And then extend your legs out long into a V shape. So you're making a big X with your body. And I want you to reach your fingers and toes out and away from each other. Big stretch, big breath in. And on an exhale, hug all of that in. Draw the knees to the chest. Bring the forehead to the knees for a moment. Big squeeze, big hug. And then just lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Start to rock a little side to side through the lower back, through the neck, through the head. And then take both knees over to the left, gaze to the right. Use your inhale to find a little more length in the spine. Use your exhales to soften into that right shoulder blade, into the twist. Inhale back through center. Exhale, knees to the right, look to the left. Same thing here. Can you inhale a little more length and space through the spine? Exhale a little more weight into that left shoulder blade. A little more softening into the twist as you breathe out. Inhale, come back through center. Grab on behind the legs, draw the belly in. Take a couple rocks forwards and backwards. Massage along the spine, build a little momentum. And when you're ready, meet me on all fours. Knees will land underneath the hips, tuck and spread the toes. Hands land underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers. Inhale, cow, sit bones lift, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, cat, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, push in the hands, dome your upper back to the ceiling. Again, inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the sit bones, lift the gaze. Exhale, downward dog. Can you lead with the sit bones? Unfold yourself into this shape. And then lower the knees back to the floor. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Lead with those sit bones. Exhale, unfold yourself into downward facing dog. One more round like that. Knees find the floor. Inhale, cow, waving through the spine. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a moment in this down dog. Can you use your breath to create a little more space? Breathe up through the wrists and forearms, up through the shoulders. Lift the hips up and back. Long spine, lots of space for that breath to fill the lungs. And then maybe send those exhales down the backs of the legs. Get heavier in the head. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Stack shoulders over wrists. Pull the belly in. Press the floor away with your hands. See if you can find that little doming of your upper back towards the ceiling here like you did in cat pose. Tuck the tailbone to the heels. And just bring your right hand to your heart. Engaging the core for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that hand and switch. Left hand to heart for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that left hand. Float your right leg off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that foot. Left leg lifts for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that foot. Gaze forward. Push off your toes. Send your shoulders forward over your fingertips. Bend your elbows and lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Slide your hands off to the sides of your mat. Tent up onto your fingertips. Poke your elbows to the ceiling. Press into the fingers. Tuck the chin. Inhale, start to roll through the spine. Straighten the arms in and out. Lift the heart. Lift the gaze. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Look left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Look right. Inhale, back through center one more time. Exhale, right shoulder dips, look left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. Inhale, back through center, stay there. Can you lengthen as you lower? Exhale, pull the belly forward, the heart forward, and eventually land the head. Bring your hands back underneath the shoulders, press back, child's pose. Send the sit bones to the heels. Find space through the side waist. Soften the hip creases. Walk your hands towards your knees. Come all the way up to stand on the shins. Bring your hands to your lower back. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the elbows in. Just an easy Ustrasana. Press the hips forward. Lift and open the heart. Keep a little space in the back of your neck as you take your gaze along the ceiling towards the wall behind you. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, find your downward dog. Take your time, hips back, hands forward, tuck the toes, and lift the hips. From your downward dog, start to pedal out those legs. And then use that pedaling. Walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Once you arrive, open your feet a little bit. Give yourself some space in that forward fold. Soften the knees a little bit. Give your lower back some space. And then grab hold of opposite elbows. Give a nice pull on those elbows, finding more length through that side waist area again. As the torso gets heavier, can you push into the feet and find a little lift, a little spread of the sit bones? We're here for a few breaths. Feel free to stay still. Feel free to add any movement that's calling you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the arms release. Heavy head, heavy shoulders. Soften your knees, roll up one vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, reset. Roll the shoulders back. Step your feet together, the top of your mat, hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. Take a moment, return to that idea of finding love in being held. Being held by something grand or beautiful or calm. Whatever it is for you that gives you support so you can let go. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, heart lifts, palms press. Big exhale to fold forward. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press the floor away with the hands and feet. Exhale, downward dog, and breathe. Landing in your down dog, almost like a home base, checking in with your breath, slowing down. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Heart lifts, palms press. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, shoulders down, neck is long. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen, get wide across the chest. Exhale to fold and drop the head. Inhale, the arms around and up, heart lifts, palms press. Exhale, fold right back over your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. This time, close the eyes. With eyes closed, exhale, fold right back over your legs. Inhale, half lift, trying to keep those eyes closed. Trust yourself. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, rise to toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Big exhale to fold. Allow the eyes to open if they're still closed. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Last round, this time on your own. Follow your breath. We'll all meet back in Tadasana. Take an extra breath in your down dog, and then you can finish your flow. And we'll meet standing with hands at heart. Take your time. Can you let your breath hold you for a moment? Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, open the heart. Exhale, fold with chest expansion. Work the shoulder blades together as the collarbones spread. Let the head drop, forehead moves closer to shins. Can you move your hands further away from your lower back? Breathing here. Take another big inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, look to the left. Squeeze leg to arm for 3. Push the floor away with the hands, 2. 1, inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale and step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Come up onto your fingertips. On an inhale, let your hips sink a little lower, heart pulls forward. On an exhale, push into the fingers, straighten the front leg. So we're in a wide pyramid. We'll do that again. Front knee bends. Inhale, heart pulls forward, hips sink low. Exhale, push into the fingers, straighten that right leg and fold. One more time. Front knee bends. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, push into the fingers, straighten the legs, fold and stay. Feel free to adjust the hands as needed. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Soften a little more as you exhale. Rebend that front knee. Plant your left hand on the floor a little bit forward of your left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, horizon lunge. Spin to the outer edges of both feet. Reach your right arm to the wall behind you. Lean your chest and thigh away from each other. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, right hand inside right foot. Skandasana on the right. Keep that right knee bent. Spin left toes to the ceiling. Hands can stay on the floor. We're just here for a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana on the left. Crawl to the left. Left knee bends, right toes face the ceiling. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Pivot around, square off, left knee is bent. You're on the ball of your right foot. Heart reaches forward. We're walking those fingers forward, supported warrior three. Float your right leg. Lengthen through the spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat, both knees bend. Keep that left heel on the floor. Tuck your right leg behind your left and bend and curl into a tight, tight ball. Inhale, supported warrior three. Re-extend right leg and torso. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior three. Exhale, Shiva squat. Here's a change. Left fingers stay on the floor. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Start to open your hips and right arm to the hips to the right side of the room. Right arm to the ceiling. Right leg extends. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in, gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior 2. Turn your left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. Maybe forearm to thigh, maybe right arm overhead. Left fingers could find the floor. You could bind. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs, reach up and back. Flex your left foot. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top of your mat. Turn your left toes in. Right toes point forward. Bend your right knee. Spread the arms wide. Inhale, floating warrior. Straighten the legs. Turn the right toes in. Reach the arms up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Fold over the legs. Reach down, grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. On an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pull yourself into that fold. Inhale, 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. Spin your inner thighs in and back. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Try and lengthen your collarbones to the floor as you lift the sit bones. One more breath in and out. Release your hands, soften your knees, and slowly roll up to stand. We're going to take a big step. Left foot comes into meet right. You're in Tadasana facing the side of your mat, hands to heart. I want you to rise onto your toes. Keep the heels lifted. Start to bend the knees and come all the way down into a squat. Side crow. Work the twist. Left arm hooks outside right leg. That might be what you work on. Next step would be for the hands to find the floor. You could take side crow just with the right leg on the left elbow a little bit harder, or bring that right hip to your right arm. You're gazing forward, shifting forward. Maybe that right hip finds your right arm. You can turn your gaze to the left. You could extend the legs long. Wherever you are, breathe for 3. Chaturanga in 2. 1, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in this down dog. We'll take all of that on the left. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, gaze to the right. Squeeze leg to arm for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Pause here. Come onto the fingertips. Reach your heart forward. Let those hips soften down a little more. Take a breath in. Exhale, press into the fingers, straighten the legs, and fold. 2 more like that. Front knee bends. Inhale, heart reaches forward, hips sink low. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch and stay. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Rebend that front knee. Move your right hand forward of that right shoulder just a little bit. Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, horizon lunge. Roll to the outer edges of both feet. Reach that left arm to the wall behind you. Lean your chest and left thigh away from each other. One more breath in. Exhale that left hand back inside your left foot. Skandasana on the left. Left knee stays bent. Spin your right toes to the ceiling. Hands can stay on the floor. We're here for 1 breath in. Exhale, Skandasana on the right. Crawl to the back of your mat. Right knee bends, left toes to the ceiling. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Square off. Right knee is bent. You're on the ball of your left foot. Reach your heart forward. We're shifting forward. Supported warrior 3. Get longer through the spine, longer through that left leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Keep that right heel grounded. Tuck left leg behind right. Bend the knees and curl into a tight ball. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Here's a change. Right fingers stay down. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Start to open your hips and chest to the left side of the room. Reach your left fingers to the sky. Extend through that lifted leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior 2. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. Wherever you're at today. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg. Reach up and back. Flex your right toes. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top of your mat. Right toes turn in. Left toes point forward. Inhale, floating warrior. Straighten the left leg. Left toes turn in. Arms reach up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. You can grab for big toes again. You can grab for outer heels. You could walk your hands through your legs. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Wherever you are, release your arms. Soften your knees and roll up slowly. Big step. Right foot comes to left foot. Tadasana facing the side of your mat. Hands to heart. Start to rise up onto the toes. Keep the heels lifted. Bend the knees. Come all the way down into a squat. And we'll work into side crow on the side. Twisting to the left. Right arm hooks outside that left leg. Again, option just to use that one arm or bring that left hip to the top of your left arm. So you're trying to hit above the elbow. The elbows bend. You shift forward, gaze to the right. You could stay here. You could straighten the legs. We're here for 3. Chaturanga in 2. 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Land and breathe. We'll flow through all of that one more time. On the breath, nice and smooth. From down dog, inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, fold with chest expansion. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot outside your right hand. Come to your fingertips. Heart pulls forward. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. 2 more, front knee bends. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Rebend that front knee. Left hand forward of your left shoulder a little. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, horizon lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand inside right foot for Skandasana. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana at the back of your mat. Take a breath in here. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Walk those hands forward, float that right leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Stay there. Left finger stay down. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Open your hips and chest. We're here for a breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana. We're just here for 1 breath cycle. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the legs. Left foot flexes. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top of your mat. Inhale, floating warrior. Right leg straightens. Right toes turn in. Reach up. Exhale and fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift. 1 big exhale to fold deeply. Soften the knees. Roll up to stand. Left foot steps in to meet right. Tadasana at the side of your mat. Hands come to your heart. Rise to your toes. Start to bend the knees and come all the way down into a squat. Side crow. Left arm hooks outside that right leg. Take whatever you need to. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Last time, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot steps outside left hand. On those fingertips, inhale, heart forward. Exhale, straighten the legs. Front knee bends. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lengthen. 1 more. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, lengthen. Rebend that left knee. Scoot your right hand forward of that right shoulder a little bit. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, horizon lunge. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, left hand inside left foot. Skandasana on the left. Full breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge to the back of your mat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Float that left leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, Shiva squat. Stay there, right fingers down. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Open the hips, left arm reaches high. Take a breath in. Exhale, gaze to the floor, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse. Exhale into your version of Parsvakonasana, one full breath cycle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reverse triangle, right leg lengthens, right toes flex. Exhale, warrior two to the top of your mat, right toes turn in, left knee bends. Inhale, floating warrior, left leg straightens, left toes turn in, reach up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. One big exhale to fold. Soften the knees, roll up slowly. Step that right foot in to meet your left. Hands to heart, rise to toes. Bend the knees, come all the way down into that squat. We twist to the left. Side crow, any version. We're here for 3. Chaturanga in 2. 1, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog for 3 breaths or child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. With straight legs, inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Exhale, hands come to your heart and take a breath. Inhale your arms to a T. Exhale, roll the shoulders in, reach behind you. Try and find reverse prayer, or you could grab opposite elbows here. Keep your right foot forward, step your left foot back a few feet. Hips are square, legs are long. Inhale, lift the heart. Anchor through that back heel. Exhale, lengthen your torso up, out, and over that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Keep the shoulders rolling back. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Press into your feet. Inhale, just lift halfway. Find a flat back. Open your arms to a T. Parvrita Trikonasana, start to twist your torso to the right. Left hand can come inside right foot or outside right foot. Keep your hips pulling back. Try and keep your pelvis, your sacrum nice and square, and twist from the belly button and above. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Hop those left toes back, bend your front knee. Go ahead, lower your left knee to the floor. Untuck your back toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, Asana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Relax the shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart even higher. Inhale, open your arms to a T. Exhale, twist your torso to the right. Setting up for modified exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, take a big stretch up and back. Maybe you slide that back hand down your back thigh. You might be able to bend that front knee a little deeper. Lift through the heart, take one more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your hands to frame your front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Shalabhasana. Inhale, zip the legs together and lift everything off the floor. Tiny tuck of the chin, back of the neck is long. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, release right cheek to the floor, look left. Drop into the floor. Can you let the earth hold you here? Surrender. Let go. Forehead to the floor, hands under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Inhale through plank into your downward dog. And then take a little walk. Walk those feet towards the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, reset your spine. Exhale and fold. With straight legs, inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Palms press. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale your arms to a T. Exhale, roll those shoulders and reach behind you again. Reverse prayer, opposite elbows. Shoulders roll back, left foot steps forward, right foot steps back. Make sure you feel stable. You can go wider, you can go shorter, longer. Anchor through that back heel. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale and fold. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, just lift halfway. Find a long spine. Stay there. Open your arms to a T. Glue your hips in space so that sacrum stays level. Start to twist from the belly button, the middle back, the neck, the head. Parvrita Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Hands frame that left foot. Hop your right toes back. Bend your front knee and then lower your back knee to the floor. Untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, Asana, arms sweep forward, up and back. Relax the shoulders, soften the eyes. Take a breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, start to twist to the left. Setting up for modified exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh, right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, lift the heart. Can you slide that left hand further down your back leg? Maybe bend your front knee a little deeper. Take another breath in, lifting through the heart. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands down to frame that front foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to the floor. Untuck the toes. You can always come back into Shalabhasana if you'd like to interlace those hands behind you, or maybe Dhanurasana, bending at the knees, grabbing for your feet or ankles. Walk your knees towards the back of your mat. Push the pelvis down, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, lift. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in, lift everything higher. Exhale, release, left cheek to the floor, look right. Once again, let the earth hold you. Forehead to the floor. Hands under the shoulders. This time, press back, child's pose. Walk your hands towards your knees. Roll to one side and swing your legs around for Janu Shirsasana. Left leg extends. Right foot comes to the inner left thigh. Sit up tall, face your left leg. And then exhale and fold. You could walk those sit bones back a little. Find your breath. Make your way up to sit. You can use your right hand to pick that right knee up. Squeeze your right heel as close to your right sit bone as you can, but leave a little space between your foot and your thigh. Left finger's down to the left. Inhale, reach your right arm up, get long. Exhale, reach that right arm as far forward as you can. It's okay if your tush lifts off the floor a little bit. We're trying to wrap that right arm around the front of our right leg. This might be where you stay. Keep using that left hand as a kickstand, or maybe that left arm comes behind and works for a bind. Inhale to lengthen the heart forward. Exhale to fold forward. Make your way up to sit. I want you to take that right foot into the crook of your left elbow and cradle that right leg. This might be it. Maybe you're able to rock that leg around. We're just trying to loosen up that right hip a little bit. If you want to stay here, this is great. If you want to work towards compass pose, you're going to hold that foot and bring your right hand to your calf. Try and get that right leg as far over your right shoulder as you can. Right hand comes down to the right. That left hand comes around the front of your foot to the outside of that foot. And then I like to try and extend my leg forward slightly first and then open it out to the right. You're gazing underneath that left arm. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, gently release. Right leg stretches long. You can shake out those legs a little bit. We'll change sides. Janu Shirsasana. Left foot to inner right thigh. Sit up tall, face that right leg. Fold forward as you're ready. Relax the head and shoulders. Come back to your breath. Make your way up to sit. Use your left hand to pick that left knee up. Want you to squeeze that left heel in close to your left sit bone. There's a little space between foot and thigh. Lean to the right, reach that left arm up. Get as far forward as that left leg as you can, and then wrap that left arm around. Maybe stay, maybe you go for the bind. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Make your way up to sit. Bring that left foot into the crook of your right elbow. Little cradle of that leg. A little roll or rock around through that hip. You could stay right here or compass pose. Left hand to that calf or whatever's helpful to try and get that left leg over that left shoulder as much as possible. Left hand extends to the left. That right hand comes around the top of the foot to grab the outside of that foot. And then maybe you start to extend that left leg over to the left, gazing under that right shoulder. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Gently release. Extend the left leg out. Give the legs a shake. Sit up tall, take a breath in, exhale, and fold. Do a little body scan. What would bring you a little more ease here? Roll of the shoulders, a shake of the head, maybe a sigh, maybe soft knees. Pull the belly in. Start to unroll super slowly all the way onto your back. And as you do, bend your knees, plant your feet flat on the floor. We'll take one final back bend, yogi's choice. Setu Bandha, arms alongside your body. Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands by your ears. Feet are hip width apart, heels are in close to the tush. Wherever you are, inhale, prepare. On an exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, tuck the chin, slowly lower. And then just let the knees windshield wiper side to side. As the knees fall left, turn your gaze right. As the knees fall right, turn your gaze left. Happy baby. Flex your feet to the ceiling, grab for the outer edges of the feet. Pull down on the feet. Press feet into hands to reach the lower back to the floor. Feel free to move around or stay still. And then use your hands to bring the soles of the feet together. Open the knees wide. Try and lift your head towards your feet. Pull your feet towards your head. And then keep this shape in your legs. We're landing in Supta Baddha Konasana, that same shape we started in. Soles of the feet together on the floor, knees open wide. Arms can land wherever they're comfortable. Close the eyes. Drop in. Option to stay here for Shavasana, or if you prefer to extend your legs out long, go ahead and make any adjustments you need for final rest. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, your wrists. You might roll your head a little side to side. Reach your arms overhead, stretch your legs out long. Take a big reach from toes to fingertips. And draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right. When you're ready, make your way up to sit. Find a tall spine. Close the eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Sometimes we just want to be held without having to explain why. Not every feeling needs a story. Sometimes our heart is just heavy and our body needs comfort more than our minds need clarity. Being held for a moment is sometimes the most simple and exactly perfect form of love we need. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.